Welcome back. I am Chiamaka, and in this lesson, we are starting one of the most important journeys in physics: understanding motion. Everywhere around you, things are moving, like cars, birds, people, wind, even clouds. But have you ever stopped and asked, how does motion really work? Let's find out. Imagine a big stone, a boulder, rolling towards you downhill. Will you slow down on its own? How fast do you have to move to get out of the way? That's physics in real life. And trust me, you don't have a calculator to see that you can move very, very fast. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to, number one, understand what motion means and why it's important in physics. Number two, recognize how motion connects to your everyday life. Number three, see how observing and measuring motion helps us understand the world better. We'll be right back, guys. Think about this. When you drive, walk, or even wave your hand, are you controlling motion or is motion controlling you? Some of the most basic but most important questions in physics comes by observing motion. When you see something move, your mind naturally wants to understand what's happening. Motion is one of the first things early scientists studied and is still at the heart of physics today. You have already known a lot about motion, even if you have never studied physics before. You press your accelerator, the car moves. You hit the brake, it slows down. You throw a ball, it travels and then falls back down. Simple, right? But here's the catch. Physics wants to go beyond what we see. If it asks how fast, for how long, why did it stop, what changed at its speed, describing motion and measuring it. That is the first big step towards real understanding. Physics uses observation and measurement to build models. That is mental pictures and mathematical descriptions that explains why things move the way they do. That is what makes physics powerful. It turns curiosity into clarity. For example, let's say you are watching a keke drive down a street. You can measure how far it travels, how long it takes, and even how quickly it speeds up. That's motion, described by numbers and patterns. Studying motion is just the beginning. It is the starting point for everything in physics, because as you watch motion, you will quickly notice something else. One, motion keeps changing all the time. Examples: a bike slows down at a stop sign. A leaf falls to the ground, then gets lifted again by the wind. Have you thought about that? But a pool ball hits another ball and suddenly both are rolling in new direction. Motion changes, always, and the reason is force. That is what we will explore later on, but for now, remember this. Physics starts with motion. What did I say? Physics starts with motion, and motion always connects to force acting behind the scene. Sometimes you don't see the force, but it's there, pushing or pulling, speeding things up or slowing things down. So as we move deeper into this course, I want you to start seeing yourself differently. You're not just a student, you're a physicist in training. Someone who observes the world, asks questions, and measures what others only guess about. We'll be right back. Let's take a short pause and check how much you have understood so far. Just two quick questions. Question number one, what is the first step in understanding motion? A, memorizing formula. B, observing and measuring. C, guessing. D, ignoring small details. You can drop your answer in the comment section. Question number two, what usually causes motion to change? A, time. B. Distance. C. Force. D. Temperature. I'll be waiting for your answer in the comment section. Now, here is a quick task you can try right after the video. Number 1, watch any moving object near you. A car, a person walking, or even a fan blade. Number 2, write down how its motion changes. Does it stop, slows down, or speed up? Number 3, think about what force might be acting on it. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Everything in physics begins with motion, and you have just taken your first real step into it. In our next class, we will talk about the forces that change motion. That is the hidden hand behind everything that moves. My name is Chiamaka. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in next class. Ciao.